Alright. Well, C3. I think it's later than last time. Uh, there's more stuff. And luckily, there's plenty of this E3, so. Well, not just E3, went beyond that. Uh, I obviously won't be talking about stuff that came out Spider Man, Red Dead 2, Fallout 76, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I guess we're just gonna get started with sorry, wrong way. With Gears 5.
Where are we going?
Back to where it all began.
Who's in the shadows? Who's ready to play? Are we the hunters or are we the prey?
Gears 5. I, I, I always thought the Gears series was alright, and this one looks pretty decent. And yeah, as a not very avid fan, I'd say it looks pretty good, you know. There's not really much to say about that one. Next is the Dark Pictures Anthology.
Who wants to find some sunken treasure?
You good? More or less.
We have unexpected guests.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so I really liked Until Dawn, and looks like it's getting way more into the new stuff, and it's an anthology, so different monsters, and it showed the it's like on some sort of ghost ship that's more unique. So I just really on this one like more Until Dawn type stuff. It's always good. Next, this one I believe was a fair bit later. Let's see, Outer World.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, the frontier of space. I'd save them myself, but the board's got a bounty on my head. So, that's why I thought you out. You appear capable.
Look, I get it. Taking on the corporation has left us with two choices, bad and worse. But you have...
The Outer Worlds what looks to be like some sort of a mash between a sort of Firefly, a sort of Borderlands, and with the Fallout type thing. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ideas about like how more in-depth choices, and I believe this is from the, was it New Vegas? I'm not sure. I don't know, but they were some sort of creators of Fallout. Yeah, it looks a bit cartoony, or yeah, the like wacky sort of story, and like even like the big generic corporation. If it's a nice detailed space adventure and a Fallout type thing, then that looks pretty good. Next we have RE2.
Something's not right.
Stay back, sir. I got this.
What the? Is anyone here? Jesus. They're everywhere.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first.
Help me, please!
What in God's name?
This is coming out real soon. Never got the chance to play. Enjoyed playing the other remakes of RE1, and not as much RE0, but it's still very decent. It looks like they're reworking things a lot, so okay, get like it won't be exactly the same as it was back then. That's plenty new, and like I would understand, like just to get people who weren't there, who already played it, to buy it again. And I don't know if it's necessarily better, but I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, real excited for that one. And next we have the announcements of Elder Scrolls 6 and some more details on Jedi Fallen Order.
So. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi. Well, it takes place during the Dark Times, trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the...
I'm sort of grouping these together to because they're really like not much said about them. Glad to know Elder Scrolls exists, but didn't really say anything, barely showed any map. And there's a few details we have on JFO, but not even a little teaser trailer, you know, like not even a logo. But it's about 3.5 and Jedi, so. And Respawn's making it, so, you know, like. You get the Timefall. Timefall's great. Star Wars is great. Hopefully, it's still pretty good. Hopefully, nothing happens. Hopefully, it doesn't get all messed up with something to do with the EA or something. I don't know. It's probably gonna be great. Next we have Ghost of. Tis a Japanese word.
Samurai. He called me.
So this will kind of surprise. New sort of interesting thing. It looks sort of like all different things, like Batman and some points, and stealth, and also sort of like Dark Souls because of gritty swordplay and such. And it looks like a generally pretty good game. Just don't know much about it. But like, it's like a generally pretty good game. Next we have Halo Infinite. Yeah, this looks interesting. So like, it sort of looks like they're going. There's no real way to know because like it's sort of very vague. It was long, but it was really vague. Something to do about exploring a Halo. Looks to, I would guess it's an action MMO like Destiny or The Division. More recently, Fallout 76. Which I think will work. Of course, you know, like the Halo fans just want to be like it was, but they're gonna change, and like those things are just gonna change. You know, like you can't keep the same thing forever. I think it looks interesting, and the idea is cool. Like, there's not a lot of action MMOs. It's probably pretty good. So it's looks pretty interesting. Next we had Anthem.
Up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Owen is our cipher and guide for the mission, and will provide valuable intel. Lightly here, so they don't call for reinforcements. Oh, we could just blow it up.
Look at all the weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly. There is acid here, but not much. We've got to be making it farther in.
Right. Checking out the Scar Camp some.
We can see the Rangers hovering in the top left, getting ready to do something. Looks like it might be, yep, Frost Grenade out. Jen's gonna use her multi-mortar for a big shatter combo. Alright, good job, Jen.
Which I believe is pretty much another, also an action MMO. Sort of, not sure like about how many players would be, or even if there's actually other players without you inviting them. I don't know. It's that sort of RPG, Iron Man suit type things, and I hope it delivers. And coming out soon as well. So yeah. Next we have Dying Light 2.
Fighting for every useful piece of land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the night and the horrors of the day. Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
Get him! You're dead now!
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make. In the example we're about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city. They want you to negotiate with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply.
Are you going to insult us with another final offer?
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers' orders, one way or another.
Stay back!
After this, you'll start seeing a significant change in the city, as access to the water supply has allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area. There's even running water for the people at street level. And that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safe for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side... Now let's return to that moment of choice. And instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water in the black market. As you will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this in turn attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you'll have to make.
Now I like the first Dying Light fine, but I think it wasn't like perfect, but it was okay. But this one looks a lot more in depth. There's a lot more fighting things, but as well as there's like look to be more in depth like actions, consequences, and like there's 8 factions. But then again, sometimes those things don't quite up to what they present as. But maybe it will be. So that's pretty exciting. Next we have Search the Code, Shadows Die Twice.
Some time has passed since I found you. Your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline. easily.
Probably pronounced the first word wrong, I don't know. It's anyway. So it's a Dark Souls spiritual successor. It's really good. It's like a bit more actiony with Dark Souls, which I'm fine with that. I'm sure how much like the regular Dark Souls, like person might be into that, but I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. It's really exciting. Like a lot of there's like more stuff, more verticality. This Dark Souls pretty on the ground at the grappling hook now, like yeah. So it's got the Asian theme, which is pretty interesting. Although it does look like there is like a sort of set character, which would rather a regular one. And that implies there's more of a set story, or blatant story, sort of like Bloodborne was starting to do. But that's probably fine. Story, not so much. It's just I don't know. It's like going from created character to a set character is kind of weird. That's probably gonna work out. It's not strictly Dark Souls, but it's probably pretty good. And well, that's probably gonna be. Looks like it's it. And hope I get to regularly making videos again. That's it.